still stands to be a factor in Kenyan politics, not just in the central region alone. And yes, he commands some following within the region. So you cannot just wish him away, because we all know we live in Kenya, why the central people never voted Baba in. It's not something that can be hidden from the public any longer, if anything that Martha Karua spoke about to go by. So I don't think if you can say that the mountain largely follows interest. And before they were voting against a particular individual. So anyone who was associated with Baba at that point, if it was not their candidate at the helm of leadership, then they would vote against you. So they vote against a particular agenda. So this is yet to be seen. Is the president giving them what they want? Then they will vote for him. And I'll tell you, the central people are largely business people. And if the policies that the government are putting across endears them, then they will vote him in. Not because they don't want Gachagua, but this speaks for them. Remember, even in this particular government, truth be told, half of the cabinet, almost nearly half, is from the same region. So if the half of the leadership of this current government or regime is from the mountain, they equally command a following. Are they going to abandon their leader to follow the regional politics? I don't think so. So it is an uphill task for Rigiji and his team to consolidate the mountain region. Remember, mountain region, unlike before, we now have the Meru. They are even speaking of Mount Kenya East, Mount Kenya West, who comes from what, who has what. And so it is really not easy for them to say, because we come from this mountain region and because we have our own political party, so each and every one of us must follow this political party. But it is a matter of interest within the leadership, in the cabinet, the PSs who are there, who will actually go out to campaign for their leader, and that is the president himself. And there are also leaders who are still aligned to the president. So we cannot say that even they command even half of the region. If the by-elections are anything to go by. We are yet to see there's another by-election coming, and that will be a test for them as well. But I still believe UDA will take up the space, just because of the kind of investment that the president has put in the central region.
But Idemoni, do you think that Mount Kenya has benefited from Uhuru's empire? Do you think that is the answer? Do you think that handouts are anything to make Central happy and give you votes? Because you have aligned them for envelopes of 10,000? That is rubbish. And they are very much aware that this is a sweat. This is their tax, which has now converted and taken back to them. And they will take it home. But I can tell you, that is totally different from what will happen to the police.
Will we have to wait till 2027 to know the reality on the ground? Because what other tests we've seen, the by-elections, the way they went, what other tests could come for us to actually gauge what's happening in the mountain before 2027? In
fact, if Ruto is serious enough, and I would request him, let one of his candidates from either Kiambu, Muranga, or Nyeri cross or give him to a particular position of a kind, and therefore create what we call an imposed by-election there.
But that was what
no.
I mean, Bere, what happened?
I mean, that's the same thing that happened in
forget
Bere.
about Bele.
Why do you
That's part of the mountain.
I have not talked about Bele. I have not talked about Meru. I have talked about those three regions.
So it basically means it's no longer Mount Kenya. It is now shrinking.
And that's what I was telling you, Fred.
Is it not surprising that you're now shrinking?
But Lotte, you actually work with these members of parliament, allied to both sides. And